Let me ask you something. Have you ever watched a woman walk into a room and within seconds you already knew you were attracted? No conversation, no personality, just one look. And your brain made the decision. That's how most men operate. Fast, visual, immediate. But here's where almost every guy on Gravity of Attraction gets it wrong. Women don't work like that. And that misunderstanding alone is why so many men lose before they even say a word. Look, I'm not going to lie to you and say looks don't matter. Of course they do. But for most women, I'd say around 90%, it's not raw genetics that triggers attraction. It's not about having a perfect jawline or being 6 feet 3 inches. It's about something way more controllable. Your presentation, your grooming, your style, your energy. Because in the first 3 seconds before you even speak, she's already reading you. Her brain is running a silent check. Does this guy feel grounded? Does he look put together? Or does he feel chaotic and unsure? Most guys fail this test because they think it's about genetics. It's not. It's about signals. So in this video, I'm giving you 5 simple style techniques, practical psychological shifts you can apply immediately that change how women see you without you saying a single word. Let's get into it. First, fit over price. You don't need expensive clothes. Women do not care about the brand on your shirt. What they notice instantly is how it fits. Baggy clothes, they make you look like a boy. Subconsciously, it signals immaturity, like you haven't stepped into your life yet. But overly tight clothes, that sends the opposite message. I'm trying too hard. The sweet spot is what I call natural fit. Clothes that look like they belong on you. Here's a simple test. Look at the shoulder seam of your shirt. If it drops halfway down your arm, too big. If it sits exactly on your shoulder, perfect. That subtle structure creates a stronger frame. You stand straighter. You move better. And without saying anything, you communicate. I've got myself handled. Second, remove visual noise. Most guys try to stand out and end up doing too much. Bright colors, loud patterns, big logos. That creates what I call visual noise. And instead of attracting attention, it creates subtle tension. Women respond better to calm, grounded energy. So stick to a clean palette. Black, white, navy, gray, earth tones. These don't scream. They settle, and when she feels calm looking at you, she stays longer. Third, your scent matters more than you think. Smell is directly tied to memory and emotion. That's why one random scent can take you back 10 years instantly. You want to become that trigger. But here's the rule. Fragrance should be discovered, not announced. If your cologne enters the room before you do, you've already lost. Keep it subtle. 1 or 2 sprays, something she only notices when she's close. When she hugs you, when she sits next to you, that's when it hits. And over time, that scent becomes linked to you. She smells it somewhere else. And suddenly, she's thinking about you. Fourth, your hands are being judged. This is small, but it matters more than you think. Your hands, your nails. You could have the perfect outfit, but if your hands look neglected, the entire image breaks instantly because subconsciously she's asking, does this guy take care of things? Clean hands signal control, awareness, self-respect. You don't need perfection, just effort. That alone separates you from most men. Fifth, comfortable confidence. This is the difference between trying to look good and actually being attractive. You can wear the perfect outfit, but if you look stiff in it, it kills everything. The goal is simple. Look like you didn't try, even though you did. Unbutton the top button. Roll your sleeves slightly. Wear clean, simple shoes. And most importantly, move like you belong in your own skin. Because when you feel relaxed, she feels relaxed. And attraction grows fastest in that state. Here's the truth. These techniques aren't about impressing women. They're about grounding you. When you feel good in your own presentation, you stop overthinking. You stand taller. You speak clearer. You become present. Your style gets her attention. But keeping it, That happens the moment you open your mouth. And that's where most guys struggle. They don't know how to hold a conversation without overthinking, without freezing, without losing the vibe. So if you want to turn that first impression into real attraction, your next step is simple. Watch the next video on gravity of attraction. Master the art of conversation with women, because looking good gets you noticed. But knowing how to talk, that's what makes her stay